Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a sound design technique that will make your songs 20% tighter than they've ever been. And as you can see, I'm still out here rocking the mobile setup. I thought it would be a really good idea to go get a house out in the middle of nature somewhere in the mountains to get those creative juices flowing and just keep everything fresh. So in order to get the absolute most out of this tutorial lesson that I'm about to do for you guys, make sure you watch this entire video from beginning to end, like this video and subscribe to this channel so that by the end of this video, you'll become at least 20% better in sound design. Bam, bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. All right, guys, so here's the music we're going to be working with today. Let's listen to the chords first. And we got some nice vocal chops because I always have vocal chops because vocal chops are the best and inspiration. I want to make a drop that has wobbles in it. So I want to make these chords wobble. And then I'm going to show you how to make a bass line to ensure that these wobbles are absolutely as strong and tight as they could possibly be. Let's go ahead into Serum. We have these chords here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a basic MB saw like that, and then I'm going to stuff the unison up like that. I'm going to turn the detune down to about here, and then I'm going to grab envelope number 3 and make sure that blue line goes to about, let's go to like there. Then I'm going to come down to envelope number 3 and turn this sustain knob down. I'm also going to grab envelope number 3 and come to this cutoff knob, hold Option Shift, and then click the knob again so that that blue line wraps the cutoff knob. And this blue line, just for those of you who don't know, we're basically telling envelope 3, hey, envelope 3, I want you to turn the cutoff knob in such a rate of speed that it creates a pluck sound or a wobble. So let's turn on the filter now, and we should get this sound. And let's go ahead and check out this sound with our vocal chops. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Okay, let's keep constructing these wobbles. Turn off the vocal chops so we don't get distracted. And I'm just gonna soften up the attack here. I'm gonna put the attack at about 50 milliseconds. Alright guys, so now I'm going to come into the effects and just drop a little tiny bit of reverb on it. We don't need a lot of reverb for these. And so now we have this. Gonna add a little bit of side chaining to these so that they bounce. We have one last step. We have to do the bass line. This is the most important part. This is where you're going to literally make or break your drop. And I hear this done wrong all the time. So if we just grabbed any old bass and threw it on there like this, that really doesn't do anything to complement the wobbles. It's just they're both doing their own thing. So what we have to do is we have to find a bass that's anatomically similar to the chords, so a bass with a wobbly anatomy. It also has to follow the same exact rhythm of those chords to make it happen too. So I'm gonna grab these bass notes here, just so we know that the rhythm is gonna be exactly right. And then we're gonna grab an initialized preset, turn off oscillator A, and turn on sub. So then we get this sound like that, but that still doesn't sound like the wobbles. So what I'm going to do is come into envelope 1 and just shape this envelope so that our bass anatomically sounds similar to those wobbles. And I'm going to bring this down an octave. So now we can't hear it. So I'm going to add some tube distortion. And what this will do is it will allow us to hear this bass. So if we now play this with our wobbles, you have to soften up this attack more. Then if we play this with everything, the harder your instruments work together and complement each other, the tighter of a sound that you'll get. So if you guys enjoyed this video and like to learn more about music production, come join me in my EDM Bootcamp. My EDM Bootcamp is not just a course that teaches every element in music production, but it's also an entire back-end mastermind group where you can ask me any music production question that you would like or send me unlimited tracks for my feedback. If that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and click the link at the top of the description below. We'll hop on a phone call and get you started. I look forward to seeing you in there, and stay tuned for next video.